Hey, this is Carrie Jordan from the Rise Collective, and today I'm teaching you how to smudge yourself. I'm sharing this because a lot of people end up kind of smoking out a room with their bundle of sage, and people don't necessarily always understand what smudging is. It smells really good, but there's a reason why we smudge. Knowing why this is can really help us to root down into our cosmology, into our practices, and it can help us to understand the workings of the spiritual world. So let's dive in. The first things that you need when you're smudging are your oldest ancestors, which are the 4 elements. We have a feather for air, we have fire or matches for fire, we have a shell. Some people use an abalone shell. I use a huge oyster shell that I found as my water element. And then we have the earth element, which is our sage. And you don't necessarily need a big, huge bundle of sage. Often, I just use a little tiny piece of a leaf, and it produces plenty of smoke. Some other plant medicines that you can work with for smudging are cedar and sweetgrass. Some people work with juniper, and so it's really what calls to you, which plant ally calls to you. And if you're working with different plants and really trying to learn about your relationship with different plants, go down to the description and I have a worksheet for you to help you dive into your relationship with your plant allies. Okay, so let's get back into smudging. So we have our 4 elements. These are our oldest ancestors. They were here before we were, and we came from air, fire, earth, and water. So this is why it's wonderful to create this ritual in your life every morning, every evening, maybe it's every afternoon. You're communing with the ancestors and the elements, which are so important in our shamanic cosmology. Cleansing and clearing is so important in these practices. We're taking care of our boundaries, of our auras, our energy bodies, and that's why we need to cleanse and clear. The smoke from the sage can also help carry our prayers to Great Spirit, Mother Earth, to our ancestors, and the 4 directions. I'm going to light this sage, and I'm going to work with the smoke to cleanse my eyes, my ears, my mouth, my head. And I'm working with the feather to spread the smoke and really cleanse my aura, my auric field, and my energy body. And I can cleanse my feet if I want. Cleansing your hands is a great idea. And what I'm doing is I'm holding the sage in the shell. And then when I'm complete cleansing myself, I'm going to cleanse the feather. And I'm going to kind of knock off what got on there, the energetics that got on there. And I'm going to knock it off into this fire pit that I have next to me. And I'm going to seal it off so that that energy goes to be composted by the earth. Okay, so now you know how to smudge. Thank you for joining me. If you're interested in diving more deeply into working with your plant medicines, go to the link in the description, download your workbook, and if you like this video, make sure that you like it, share it, and subscribe to my channel because I post new videos every Thursday.